Hello! We're going to try a new way of showing how to do the Groupwise calendar. So this is a tutorial session on how to sign up for the computer lab. When you log into Groupwise, it automatically takes you to your mail. What you're going to do is click on the tab for the calendar. When it first comes up, it will show your calendar. If you see my arrow, I'm pointing at calendar. That calendar is your main calendar, and it's your own private one. And then also showed will be any that you've selected for layers. So you see that I have Anthem checked and Fiscal Services checked. If I uncheck the Anthem, it'll take out that layer. It's similar to transparencies. If you picture your calendar written on a transparency, and then the Anthem calendar written on a transparency, and then Fiscal Services being on a transparency, and laying all three of those on top of each other, it shows the three all on your primary calendar, which is highlighted in blue, so that's how you know what you're viewing at. In order to sign up for the computer lab, you are going to click on the computer lab name over to the side. So now that is blue. That is the only calendar you are viewing at that time, and that is how you will schedule. If you are clicked on your primary calendar and you schedule for the computer lab, it will not show on the computer lab calendar. It will only show on your private calendar. So you're going to click on the computer lab calendar so that is blue. And then you should see the calendar and then whoever is signed up for it. A few hints. Please make sure that you are in the 31-month view. I will click on the 7-day-a-week view, and you see that it's much different. You don't see some information that would be helpful when you're in that view, and certainly not the 1 day. You don't see a lot of the information there. So the best view I suggest is using the 31-month view. Also, I suggest that you go in through your shortcut on your screen. You don't go in through the web-based version as much as possible. I am showing you what it looks like using either the shortcut on your toolbar or going in through your start menu to Programs and to Novell Groupwise. They do look different. You can see that teachers have signed up already. I'll use this one that I highlighted as an example. How she put her name, Kinsey, 4th grade, and then noted that it's for the DVMA. It's important when you're doing the district assessments that you note that it's for the DVMA or DVRA so that people know that that is a priority there. You can see that for the other grades they put baseline, so they know that it's for an assessment. If you're just wanting to schedule to take your class in, if you look down here, such as Ms. Uphoff, she scheduled at 10 o'clock to take her class in. You don't need to put the details or what you're going to be working on with your class if you're just taking them in for a learning activity or computer lab time, an experiment, whatnot. You just need to put down what you're working on if it is a quarterly assessment, benchmark, things such as that. In order to schedule a time, I'm going to go into September. Using these arrows, you go forward by months or you go backwards by months. Okay? I'm going to select a day that nothing is on. You're going to double click on that date. That brings up just the day calendar. If I want to take my class in at 10:15, I'm going to select at 10. I'm going to put in my name. And since I'm not doing an assessment, I'm just going to put my name. I will select the time. There's a couple ways of doing this. I'll show you the way that works best for me. You go in at this point, change it to 10:15. I only need 45 minutes, so I type 45 space MIN. It'll automatically adjust. And I double check. So it says Rotes on the 19th at 10:15 a.m. for 45 minutes. I'll click Post and it'll appear. Close out that and you have the appointment right there. If I want to change that and I say, oh, I forgot about an assessment I need to take, you can click on it to open it up to make changes. So I'm going to add there that I'm going to take the DVSCI assessment. And I might need just a little bit longer, so I'm going to put in 1 hour. And then I'll click Post. and it makes a change. If something happens for that day and I need to cancel it, I highlight it. I simply click on right click on your mouse, you right click, scroll down to delete, and then that appointment will be gone. Please make sure you do not delete other people's appointments. Only delete your own appointments. Another thing I want to talk about is making sure that you put in the times instead of doing all day, because I know for our departmentalized grade levels that you pretty much need to use the lab all day. However, there are times such as lunch and prep that you won't be using it. And so if I I'm going to show you what it looks like when you click all day event. See how it just shows those two arrows there? That is not near as clear nor specific as far as the times that the lab will be used. Remember, we don't want to have the lab be unavailable when nobody is in it. And so while I have my students at prep, nobody thinks that they can use the lab. People walk by and see that it's empty, and they're going to be stopping by and asking me why I signed up for the lab all day long and I'm not using it. So again, to delete it, I'm going to right click, go to delete, and then it'll be gone. As you're looking and you'll see these little bullets, those are reminders that we put into both of the labs so that you have reminders of the district mandated assessments. I do recommend that you sign up for the assessments towards the beginning of the window instead of waiting for the end of the window. If you wait till the last couple days in the window and then students are absent or we have major technology problems, as we've been having lately, it doesn't give you much time to solve that problem and react accordingly. So if you sign up for the beginning, middle part of the window, then you can have your students who may be absent have time for retakes, or for us to devise a plan to get your class in, such as we did today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am going to I clicked back in my mailbox, and to get back to the calendar, I click on the tab, Calendar. Okay, you'll see here all the calendars are listed. You don't have all of those, and that's okay. It goes automatically to my main screen, which is the calendar in blue. And because I have these checked, if I don't want to see the Anthem calendar, I uncheck it. And I can check it to get it back. To view, add, delete, change to the computer lab, you click on the words Anthem Computer Lab. And then that shows just that calendar. Hopefully this was helpful. You can feel free to view this as many times as you would like. If there's something I left out, please let me know, and I will add that to another webcast. Thank you so much.